Hi everybody, happy Friday. Cheers to the weekend, or whether you're on Friday or you're already a day ahead of us down south. Welcome to the latest edition of RF Empower going live. I believe today we're supposed to probably be on day 12. I apologize. This week has just disappeared. I honestly can't even tell you what I've been doing. It's just vanished. Do you ever have those weeks, especially after a long weekend? So for those of you in the States, I'm sure you're going to appreciate this next week even more, as it's your long weekend this weekend for Memorial Day. But I honestly don't know what happened this week. Like, one minute we were on Monday and I was chilling out at home and we had some friends over and we were just enjoying the patio and catching a little bit of sun, and now suddenly it's Friday and I've forgotten to speak to you guys for a few days. So I'm very, very sorry. I apologize. I'm here now. I'm back. And it's so much fun to be back here talking to all of you. I don't really have anything to really in mind to talk about apart from where do these days go? You know, and not just days but hours. And with this in mind, it makes me think about, how are we streamlining our lives? So another member of our RF Empower team, Alida, she's been encouraging me to continue with this minimalism kick that I've been trying to do for the last couple of years, which if you can see behind me, you can really tell it's not really working because that closet is so overflowing that I have piles on the floor. But I'm really trying to embrace it, and not just minimalism in my wardrobe, which I'm getting there, by the way. I've probably culled half of my wardrobe and half of my shoe collection, so for those of you who have ever seen my shoe collection, it's epic. There's just shoes everywhere, and most of them are occasional shoes, so I only wear them for specific occasions and specific outfits. So gone is that. So I'm trying to cull on that, and by culling my wardrobe, I'm simplifying my life. So it's one more thing that I don't have to think about. So I was, and some people will say that this wasn't fortunate, but I felt really fortunate growing up that I had to wear a school uniform every day. So from the age of 4 years old, when I started going to school until I was 18, I knew 5 days a week, every day of the school term, exactly what I had to wear. And yeah, I got frustrated and I loved those, non-uniform days where I could put on whatever I want, and I would agonize for hours about, would I wear this pair of trousers or this pair of trousers? Should I wear this t-shirt or this t-shirt? I'm so glad I only have to do that twice a year. Because honestly, now as an adult and going to an office every day, which is what I do, and my office is pretty casual. People show up in flip-flops and they pretty much get away with wearing them, which is kind of unheard of for a law firm, but we are very casual on that. But I don't like to do that. I like to dress for work. So I struggle every morning about what I'm going to wear. I spend countless minutes that I could be doing something else, and I'm sure I read an article or I watched a TED talk at some point, or I went to a speech about this, and they said if you add up all of those minutes that you spend standing looking in your wardrobe trying to decide what to wear, you actually waste a week of your life. Is it a week of your life or a week of the year? Anyway, either way, a whole week wasted standing looking in my wardrobe trying to decide what I'm going to wear is something that when I heard that said, I was like, no more. I am done with this. I am streamlining my wardrobe. I am going to be, that kind of Mark Zuckerberg, Elon Musk, those kind of people who have like a work uniform that they wear every day to work. And so that's what I've been trying to do. So rather than just like throw everything out and start again, instead what I've been doing is, as things wear out, or as my shape changes, or as fashion changes and styles change over the years, I have tried to buy things that enhance the wardrobe I have and create this cohesive look that I'm going for. So in my head I now have this image of what I want my work wardrobe to look like. So I basically have 3 pairs of trousers, or pants as they call them in North America, 2 skirts and a handful of dresses and a few blazers, and then I have tops that I can mix and match. And that's basically it. That's my work wardrobe, which some people would say is like too much. but you know what, I have to wear it 5 days a week and I'm in it for like 12 hours a day, so I'm gonna have some variety. I can't be completely cold turkey and only have 3 outfits. That's just not, I'm not quite there yet. So as you can tell, I'm still on this minimalist journey. I'm still going down this party, but so far I'm really enjoying it, and it's definitely making my life simpler in the morning, because now my clothes are dictated by the weather rather than the vast quantity that's in my wardrobe. So last weekend, whilst I was in the midst of food poisoning, I actually went through my wardrobe and took out all of the winter clothes, boxed them all away, put everything away, so everything that I hadn't worn all winter, that wasn't because it was for a very specific purpose. So, you know, I kept my thermal underwear even though I didn't have to wear them all winter, but anything else I didn't wear, it was gone. So on the holiday Monday, Kirk and I loaded up an Evo, which for those of you who aren't in Vancouver, you might not know what it is, but it's a car sharing scheme that we're part of, which means we don't have to own a car. We just pay to use a car and dump it outside our house when we're finished, and then the next person comes and drives it away, which is fantastic. It's so cheap in comparison to owning a car if you don't need one every day. But we loaded up this little Evo, which is a hybrid, by the way, so it's environmentally friendly. And yeah, we loaded it up, went off to the charity store, and we dropped off 3 massive bags of various different things. Now, I didn't cull 3 bags. I actually only culled like 2 bags, but one of them was a bag that I had packaged up before the winter and put downstairs with the intent of actually selling the contents rather than just giving it away. And I tried valiantly. I tried on a few different websites, and I went to a few different stores where you can sell secondhand clothes that are in good condition, and nobody wanted them. And there was nothing wrong. Some of them even had tags on. God, that hurts my heart to say that, but it actually had tags on. But nobody wanted them. So you know what? The charity shop got them. I hope they make some money from it, and I hope they put it to a good use. So I feel better. That was my charitable giving for the week, so I gave something away. But it's so freeing to do that, and so now I just have, you know, my spring summer wardrobe there on hand, and it's so easy now. I just go in and pick things up. But it made me start thinking about how we can simplify our lives in other ways, and we touched on this last week when I was talking about ways that we can simplify what we're doing and give ourselves more time to do the things that we want to do and we want to enjoy. And so I was thinking about this, and I was like, oh, you know, well, we've done that. Like, Kirk and I bought a crock pot, and we bought a rice cooker, and we got given, whilst I was in England a couple of weeks ago, Kirk's parents came over, and they're actually packing up their house because they've sold it and they're going off on their next adventure. And they gave us a juicer, which is also a food processor. So now I'm able to make all our own juices, and so I can batch make them, and then I have it ready to go for the whole week. And the same with the smoothies, I make them in advance for the whole week and we're good to go. You know, we've been doing these Isagenix shakes since January, so for those of you who don't know what it is, by all means, like, message me and I'll tell you more about it if you're interested. But basically we take 2 shakes a day, which means we don't have to worry about breakfast or lunch if we don't want to. We just have the shakes instead, and then we get to have like a nice balanced meal of our choice in the evening with some healthy snacks throughout the day. And yeah, that's been great because we don't have to worry about food and what we're going to make every day for lunch, and we don't have to pack lunches every day. So life got a little bit simpler there again, and it was super useful when we were traveling, when we were in California and when I was in the UK, because staying in hotels and you never know, you know, where you're going to be and how you're going to find food, and especially food that I can eat that's not going to make me sick, is sometimes really hard. So just knowing that we had those shakes with us and we could eat them, drink them even, when we're on the go is just so handy. So again, simplified our lives. So we were able to take it with us. We took it on hand luggage, which is always good. And so then it made me start thinking about my skincare routine, because some people think, oh my god, well actually that's really complicated, you know, you're adding 3-4 steps. How is that simplifying your routine? And I was thinking to myself, well yeah, because I actually went from not doing anything to suddenly using 4 products twice a day, and now I've added in the odd extra one, so it's probably up to 5 products sometimes during the week, and sometimes 6, but not every day. And I was like, yeah, that actually doesn't sound like I'm simplifying, but in a way it is, because what I've done is I've taken the guesswork out of what I'm using. I use the solution tool that was designed by the two dermatologists, Dr. Katie Rodan and Dr. Kathy Fields, and they created this solution tool, and I typed in, you know, all of my skin concerns and all of my skin questions, and I answered the little quiz. It's only got 6 questions. It's really simple, guys. You should do it. And it came up with a personalized plan of which products I should use. And yes, they're all Rodan and Fields products. They're not like every skincare product on the market. But it was great because all of these products are designed to work together so that you get the best possible result for you. And because of using the solution tool, I knew exactly which ones were going to help me with my particular skin concerns. And it took all the guesswork out of it. And I was like, oh, okay, so I don't have to waste all this money or all this time trekking from store to store and trying different products out and then finding out they're the wrong ones or they interact badly with one another and I end up having a reaction because of it. Instead, I just get it. And it gets delivered to my office. I chose to get it delivered to my office. So I don't have to worry about going to a store. Like, it's just delivered straight there. It's numbered. It's just 1, 2, 3, and 4. Like, it's like paint by numbers, but for your skin. So again, like, I don't even have to think about it. I just use it, and because it's premium grade products, I need a lot less, so it lasts a lot longer. So all of the regimens are designed to last for a minimum of 60 days, which is why we give a 60-day empty bottle money-back guarantee for all of our customers on every single order they place. Is because then you get to use it for the full 60 days and see how your skin reacts. But I've actually found that my products are lasting me anywhere up to 3.5 months, and I'm using them twice a day, every single day. And yet, you know, I'm using them for even longer, for over 90 days, all of them. So it's great. Like, I don't have to think about it. Like, 4 times a year I have to buy skincare, and I know exactly which one I'm going to buy. And you know what? A couple of times a year I'll go in, I'll do the solution tool again. I'll try it out, and I'll make sure that, you know, I'm still using the right products for my skin concerns at that time. Because as we go through different seasons, and as we age, because we're all aging every single second, our skin concerns change, and our skin changes. It reacts differently to things around us. So it's good to check in, check the solution tool, make sure you're still using the right things for your skin concerns so you can get the best possible results for you, and then give the products a try. So with that in mind, I'm going to put the link for the solution tool in the comments below. So make sure you take a look at that. The team are all going to put their links in there too, so just look for the post from the person who invited you to this page, and then make sure you do go to the Skin Solution tool, answer the 6 questions, go all the way to the very end, put your email address in, because then it emails the results to you, also emails them to the person who invited you to this page. And that way then when you give them a call because you want to ask them some questions and get more information about the product, they know exactly what you're talking about, and it takes all the guesswork out. It's not us, we are not trained dermatologists, so you know, we're not giving you false information. We're going to guide you, and we're going to give you the information so that you can make an informed choice and take the guesswork out of this. And hopefully we're going to help you simplify the process a little bit and simplify your lives a little bit as we move along. So, you know, we do have a couple of offers going, only for a couple more days though, so if you are at all interested, do jump on this now, because this is a very limited time offer now. It's only running till the end of this month. So we're at the 25th today, so we've got, you know, 5 days left, 6 days left to place those orders for you, so you get in on that offer and you can save yourself anywhere between 20 and 40%. So definitely reach out to the person who invited you to this page. They will help you save you some money, and then also, because it is month end, everyone on the team is putting together what we call a bulk order. So if there is one product you've wanted to try and you don't want to make a commitment, you don't want to become a permanent customer just yet, you want to give a product a try, that's great. We can help you place an order in our bulk order. What that means for you guys is you'll save 10%, and you'll get free shipping, and you'll get to meet up with us in person so we can hand it over to you and we can just have a catch up and see how life is going for each other. So anyway, on that note, have a fantastic weekend. For those of you down in the US, have a lovely Memorial weekend. I hope you do something lovely with all of your family and your friends. And for everyone else, try and enjoy some nice weather and relax and put your feet up at some point. And we'll be in touch soon. Alright guys, bye now. Thank you.